Hello you. So I have 3 signs over here. Pick one sign, whatever is calling out to you. This is for pile 1, this is for pile 2, and this is for pile 3. Pick one intuitively. You can pause this video if you want to, and I'll tell you one thing that you need to let go this year and one thing that you need to embrace in the upcoming year, or like a habit that you can incorporate in the upcoming year. It's going to be a very short and sweet reading because I don't like to ramble out for too long. I keep my videos very to the point, at least I feel like I do. So yes, pick one, and this message is for those of you who picked this sign over here. Okay, what does pile 1 need to leave behind, and what do they need to embrace? Okay, you can be withdrawn and have difficulty asserting yourself. Like sometimes you don't know how to express yourself. You feel like you have so many thoughts because you are very often you find yourself overthinking, contemplating, having conversations with yourself. You're also the type who talks when you are by yourself. You're talking alone, and if somebody happens to see you, they're gonna think that you are crazy because you are alone in a room and you're having a full-blown conversation, movie script like scene, planned, enacting, and verbalizing. So that is something that is fine. Like, I'm not gonna say leave the talking behind, because you know what, that helps. Talking to yourself is actually a very good coping mechanism, and it's also a sign for intelligence. It's a sign of intelligent people. So next time somebody thinks that you're crazy for having a conversation with yourself, tell them that Serene Sage Tarot disagrees. Okay, but what you do need to leave behind is that you have a difficulty asserting yourself and you can be withdrawn. So that is something that is not going to work, okay? Because you have to be assertive. Yes, there's a difference between being aggressive and being assertive. Nobody is asking you to be rude or like tell off people or snap your fingers at people, but assert yourself. If you have an opinion, it's okay to verbalize it. Tell people how you feel, what you need. Take up more space, okay? And what you need to embrace. You need to embrace your more adventurous spirit, your enthusiastic spirit, and take more chances, take more risks. And also a very important card that popped up for you is forgiveness. So if you need to forgive someone, and if you feel like you can find it in your heart to forgive that person, if that sin is worth forgiving, then yes, forgive that person before you take that baggage to the next year. Because like, forgive and forget. Like, you don't need to talk about it. You don't need to talk to them. You don't need to give them anything that you don't want to, but in your heart you can have that conversation with yourself where you tell yourself that you're ready to move on. You're ready to stop thinking about them, and it is over. Fully, final, finito, over. So forgiveness, a major theme for you in the upcoming year. Good luck, pile 1. Bye. So for those of you who picked this sign over here, this is your reading for what you need to let go and what you need to embrace. I know that I need to grab this deck and shuffle one more time, and I also know that I want to pick the last card over here. All right, I'm getting that you have a lot of potential in you. You have a lot of potential for success. You have the plans, you have the energy, but somehow you are unable to implement those things. You're unable to actually put it to work, put your plans and ideas to work. You do a lot of planning within your head, and your plans are actually really good too, but somehow you're not consistent with those plans. Or even if you start doing it, you do it for like 2 days, 3 days a week, and then you're bored of it, you're tired of it, and you let go. So that is a habit that needs to be toodles behind, so you can embrace more consistency this year. What you need to embrace is your Fool energy. Like if you're familiar with tarot, the Fool energy talks about taking chances, taking risks, taking a leap of faith, saying yes more often to opportunities instead of letting your anxiety or your fears make your decision for you. It would be beneficial for you to say yes first and then figure things out as you go. Unless it's like a life or death situation, I'm not going to give you that advice in that case. But if it's something that, you're just getting an opportunity and you're scared because of lack of confidence or lack of surety, then yes, say yes. And then as you go, you can learn, you can talk to people, you can educate yourself about that. So your difficulty to take risks is something that needs to be left behind, so you can embrace more of a risk taker attitude. And there's just nothing wrong with being more traditional about things. Like if you're someone who is already traditional, then it's fine to embrace that. But if you're someone who looks down upon traditions, rules, like you feel like I don't want to do it this way because everyone's doing it this way, then maybe it's time to rethink your attitude about that, because sometimes traditions are actually beneficial. Okay, so you can embrace that part of you that is more traditional and that follows the norms too. I know I said that take more risks, but I feel like being traditional and taking risks at the same time, it's like they're two different things. Like if you know, you can be traditional and also take risks at the same time. What else Spirit has for pile 2? Oh, 2 cards came in, so I'm going to read both of them. It says wait and abundance. So yes, wait it out because abundance is coming. Don't give up right now. Your wait is finally coming to an end because abundance is near for you, pile 2. So yes, say yes more. More opportunities will come your way because you're saying yes to more things, more chances, more experiences. This is not just like career, not just relationship for sure. Like don't say yes to everyone. Don't say yes to everyone. Be picky and be discreet about all of that. But say yes to experiences, more opportunity, so you have more stories to tell, right? More conversations, more chances. Yeah, say yes more to more experiences is the main vibe that I'm getting for you, pile 2. And yes, your wait is over because I'll be an abundant year for you. Now to claim this reading, give me a like this video for that. That would be very, very useful. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this symbol over here, then this one is for you. What does pile 3 need to give up and what they need to embrace? What needs to be left behind? I have this one. And what needs to be embraced? This one. All right. Yeah, look what it says. You're goal-oriented and plan everything to the smallest detail. That shows lack of spontaneity. So if you chose this pile, you're likely somebody who's not spontaneous. You like to plan a lot, and planning is not a bad thing, but sometimes like too much planning spoils the fun. Like the best vacations are vacations where you just go without too much planning and you just live in that environment without the planning, without the day 1 this, day 2 this, day 3 this, like without the timer, and enjoy that moment, that time, because that is the one time that you have right now. It's not gonna come back. So instead of like wasting your time planning, do a little bit more spontaneous living. So that mega type A trait that you have, with the over planning and over analyzing everything and over like I'm also getting like you could be someone who already has made up your mind about people as well without even giving them a chance. You feel like, oh, this person is going to say this, if I say this, they will say this, and you're like already, you've given up on them. Then no, they're gonna say this, so I'm not even going to say what I have to say to them. So yeah, that shit needs to be left behind. Pile 3, okay? That's not gonna fly in 2026, because you need to just say what you have to say and let the other person say what they want to say. Don't put words in their mouth, okay? Don't let your anxiety put words in their mouth. Wow, like if the 2 cards are like literally for you guys, like what you need to leave behind, it says that you plan everything to the smallest detail, and what you need to embrace, it says you like being in control and are flamboyant in your self-expression. So it literally says that be more self-expressive instead of like planning everything. Express yourself more to what you actually want. Live a little. And like it says, you're larger than life. So you have it in you to live that spontaneous life. You have it in you to live that celebrity life. And I'm not saying the luxury celebrity. Of course, that could be for some of you watching, for sure. Like if you resonate, take it, okay? Leave me the dollar sign emoji if you resonate with that message. But yes, for some of you, for sure, that luxury life. But yes, you have it in you to live like that. You know, like celebrities, they don't care about the small things. Like they're not planning the things. Other people are planning things for them. So like what you need to embrace this year is to go out more. Some of you could be more introverted as well. Go out more, step out of your comfort zone a bit more, and like let yourself like let loose your hair, okay? That bun is getting too tight. Let it go, let it loose, and enjoy that frizzy curly hair that you have, and let it like get wet in the rain, or just let it frizz out in that humidity rain, you know, like go outside and get wet in that rain, because this is the time for you to just live a little and enjoy your life, because 2026 is the year where you stop hyper planning everything and you just let yourself go and live more and express that fun side a bit more than you have in the past. One more message for my pile 3. Oh, wow. It says let go, and then this one says it's up to you. Let go and up to you. Your future is up to you. It's your decision to make. No one else can decide things for you. You be the sailor of your ship. You be the captain of your ship. And it also says let go, as in it's time for you to those nerves a bit more, let go. you know what I'm getting? Like, let go of that hyper control that you want over everything. That is the main message. Like, let go of the control that you want on everyone, on everything, on what happens. And just, there is so much peace in knowing that it's not your tension anymore. It's not your stress to take anymore. You've left it. You've let it go. So that is it for your reading, pile 3. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And have a great year.